Soul Station here with the Spiritual B. We're going to go ahead and jump right into the subject matter of hate. This is session 2, lesson 2 on the subject of hate. If you remember last week, we discussed the loose side of hate and we discussed the gill side. We touched a little bit of the gill side, but what we didn't do, we didn't touch bases on the cool side of hate. We call the cool gel. That is the center of our love. Jesus exemplifies love, the cool gel. So what we're going to do, we're going to begin with the loose side of things, and we're going to start with Proverbs 9 and 8. So if you have your book or your Bible, the book of myths and truths, as I call it, it's one of the greatest books ever. We're going to go to the Old Testament, and we're going to go to the book of Proverbs, okay? Proverbs, Job, Psalm, Proverbs. And we're going to go to chapter 9. Okay. And it says in verse 8, reprove not a scorner, lest he hate thee. Rebuke not a wise man, and he will love thee. Okay, so the word scorn deals with, according to the Webster, a person who expresses contempt or disdain for someone or something. Okay, so let's go back over there again. Reprove a scorner and he'll hate you. So if you try to correct somebody that's a scorner, have a problem with issues, they'll hate you for bringing that truth. But if you rebuke somebody that's wise, that's advisable, they'll fall in love with you because they know that that knowledge saves them from certain issues and problems, okay? So let's go to the next chapter in 10. Proverbs 10 is just the next chapter, and we're going to look at verse 18. He that hideth hate, I'm sorry, let's start all over. He that hideth hatred with lying lips, and he that uttereth a slander is a fool. He that hideth hatred, he hiding it, with lying lips, and he that uttereth a slander is a fool. Okay, so we see that is pretty much self-explanatory, because we know people have a lot of hidden hatred, and you may be surprised by the people who have a lot of hidden hatred for you. 9 times out of 10, it's people that you're the closest to, your friends, your family members, your siblings, okay? People can cover a lot of things externally, but on the inside, they are hating you. But why do they hate you? Okay, that's what we're going to go to in a minute. So let's go to Psalms 139. I'm getting ready to show you something, okay? We're going to go to Psalms 139. Let's go to Psalms 139. That's before Proverbs. That's the book before Proverbs. Psalms 139, we're talking about the subject of hate and different issues surrounding hate. They say we shouldn't hate. Why shouldn't we hate? What is hate? And that's why we are here, to define hate. Because I feel like, and I believe and think that whatever you are, you should know what it is that you're doing. Whether it's agreeable or not, whether it's a dichotomy or not, you must have clear understanding of something before you can live it, right? So, if you're going to be a hater, at least know what it is. And we are learning some of that just through this particular book, okay, through the Bible. So we got 139, and we're going to go to verses 21, and we're going to do verses 22. Do not I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee? And am I not grieved with those that rise up against thee? I hate them with perfect hatred. I count them mine enemies. Okay? And that was David talking when he was going through those trials and tribulations. He said, do I not hate them, O Lord, that hate you? I hate them. And am not I grieved with those that rise up against you? I hate them with a perfect hatred. I count them my enemies. So we see David's demeanor in all of this. Something's going on. And he feels like them bucking up against him is fighting against the Lord, because he's in his calling, right? He's in his calling. So let's go to the cool jail. Now we're in the center of hate here, okay? We're in the center of hate, and we're going to start with Matthew 5. Jesus is love, right? So let's see what he has to say. Matthew 5, and we're going to verses 43 and 44. Okay. So the scripture says, ye have heard that it hath been said, thou shalt love thy neighbor and hate thine enemy. But I say unto you, love your neighbors, love your enemies, bless them that curse you. Ooh. Love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you. I think that's worthy of reading again. This is Jesus. You've heard that it has been said. Now he's pulling this from the past. We're going all the way back to the Exodus, okay? When we first started talking about love, okay? He says, ye have heard from the past that it was said, we're talking about a law, thou shalt love thy neighbor and hate thine enemy. That was the law, okay? But I say unto you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you, and persecute you. How can you do all of that? I mean, that doesn't even sound logical. To do all this to somebody that's treating you so bad. Why should I be this way with somebody that's hating me, treating me with disdain, despitefully using me, persecuting me, which to me are all ingredients of hate. But I can't hate them back, according to Jesus. But watch this. Okay, so we're going to go to Luke 14 and 26 first. Luke 14 and 26. We're not there yet. You're going to see what I'm talking about. Luke 14 and 26 says, if any man come to me, I'm sorry, let's go to Romans 7 and 15. Hold on, Romans 7 and 15. I'm sorry about that. Let me get my notes. Don't you just love reality? You know, can't fake it. Okay, listen to this. Now, this is going to be a little difficult, and we may be touching on this subject as well. This is Paul speaking. Okay, Paul was struggling. He was struggling. Okay, and it take a lot of going back through this and really trying to understand his language to see what he's saying. But he says in verse 15, let me start with 14. For we know that the law is spiritual, but I am carnal, sold unto sin. Sold under sin. So we're just going to throw that in the way. That's 15. For that which I do, I allow not. For what I would, that do I not. But what I hate, that do I. Why would you be doing something that you hate? Because you was taught something. You was taught to think a certain way. And maybe by his nature, it's something that he would normally do. It's in his nature to do it. But because he's been taught something and he see it as being wrong, he now hates it. But it's in his genes, if you know what I mean, okay? Hate. Why is he hating that which but what I hate, what that do I not, but what I hate, that I do? Is he being forced? Okay, so let's get back to Luke 14 and 26, because I want you to see something. I want you to see this, what I call a shift. Luke 14 and 26. This is Jesus, the cool gel of our life. If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brother and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. The shift. So before we get into the shift, we're going to go to this board right here, and we're going to kind of break down. So I gave you an assignment last time to brainstorm the word hate, right? We were supposed to be brainstorming the word hate, and I got it written here on the board. And I had you sit down and just put the word down and just think of everything that you thought hate was. We know it's disdain, right? We know it's disdain. I really, 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 really don't like it. Okay? What else is hate? You know, hate is disagreement, right? So we disagree. We don't think alike. Remember, because Jesus just said that if any man come to me and don't hate everybody, basically, if you don't hate everybody you associated with, even your own life, then you're not even worthy of following him. Hate is such a strong word. Why the shift? Because just yesterday you said you need to love your enemies, but now you're saying hate everybody to follow him. Right? What is hate? Because what I'm trying to get you to do is create an acronym for hate, or a backronym. It's called a backronym. It's when you take a word and turn it into an acronym. Okay, a backronym. So we're talking about different forms of hate, right? We have, let me see what I got here on we're dealing with conduct. Right? Hate is mean. A mean conduct. You see what I'm talking about? So this is basically how I'm trying to get you to think about what it is that you're living, what it is that you be feeling, how it is that you be thinking at times when things don't agree with you, or that you don't like, or has caused you pain. You see what I'm saying? Because you got some people that say hate is a strong word. You know, and you wouldn't know anything unless you have experienced it yourself. It's a strong word, but what does it mean? What does hate mean, since we're not supposed to be in it? But just right here, Jesus just told us that we didn't hate everybody. Brother, father, sister, mother, cousins, friends, even your own life. You didn't hate it. You were not worthy. It doesn't add up, right? And that's the part of hate that we're going to discuss next week. So hopefully you have done your brainstorming assignment. I want you to continue doing that, so that next week when we come together, we're going to really figure out what hate is, okay? And thank you so much for tuning into the Soul Station here with the Spiritual Beat. I can't wait to bring you the next lesson. So next time, take care of yourself. And remember, truth is about your happiness and your health. Hey, Eagle Feathers, welcome to the Soul Station here with the Spiritual Bee. I hope you're doing well. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. And just know that those are just some little extra pointers, because the next lesson, we're ready to tie some stuff together. So you definitely want to be present, okay? If you have not already supported the station, please go ahead and do that now while we go ahead and get diving into this bronze status forecast, where you'll receive you have 4 decks, but you get a 3-card spread, okay? But we're going to get some information out of this, because I know Capricorn got a lot of information out of them 3 cards, okay? So external energies for the mid-month and beyond, we have the Cups of the Heart in Jupiter. Internal energy or expressions or events is Venus in the Sword or Blaze energy. 52 may be of significance to you. Year 52, age 52, $52, I don't know. 52 cent, 52, door 52, okay, but it's 52. Now 7 has been very major in these, I feel like there's some astrological strategy to give life a break. Because what I am finding in all of these readings so far is the underlying energy in all of them is the number 7. 7 is about a break. It's about finishing up so you can take a break. So you can have a moment, a moment of rest and reconnection with yourself, with the Most High, okay, with nature, okay, however you worship, okay. It's a time to put all concerns to the side, all right, and just let life be and just be. No responsibility, no nothing, just being. Okay? And with 52, that number reminds me of the oracle of mind being put to rest. Because sometimes non-action is action. And I feel like that's part of what's underlining your abundant energy, because you have all of this abundance through your experience, from some experience or whatever you're experiencing, whether it's family, whether it's a job, whether it's romance, whatever it is, with a connection, there is an abundance, and an abundance of love, an abundance of good feeling, of goodwill. Okay, this is coming out of commitment. I don't know if you're committed to yourself, you know, in terms of what you're doing with your life, with your artistic work, crafts, creativities, with your entrepreneurship. I don't know if it's with your job or if it's with your mate. It does not matter. But I see you discussing things in regards to love and about abundance. This is all about abundance and really being technical and smart in partnership with this abundance. And let me help you to understand abundance. You know, abundance is not always money. Abundance is the fullness of anything that you have. You can have an abundance of time, but you may not have no money. Okay? You can have an abundance of food, but maybe you don't have a car, but you still feel abundant. You still have enough to share. You still have enough to give. You still but for some, this abundance comes through commitment and partnership. But whatever it is that you are fixing externally through this, through truth, through conversation, through honesty, through precision, through execution, it brings you partnership. It brings you abundance, an abundance of clients, an abundance of customers. Okay. Money. I mean, we talking about Jupiter and Venus. We talking about with Jupiter and Venus, we talking about gifts. We talking about money. We talking about expansion. We talking about family, partnership. This is rich. This is rich, bitch. This is rich. For real. Like, this is you to me, you can't get no more fuller than Jupiter and Venus being put together. It's like it's like that. I don't know if you've ever experienced a moment where you felt like that you were so full and so abundant. You was like, universe, I don't need nothing else. You just help somebody else. Help somebody else, okay? I got too much. I'm good. Now I can put things to rest. I can rest my mind. I'm at ease. I'm at peace with myself and everything around me. All right? That's your energy. I love it. All right. Eagle feathers. Look at you. It's going to be your energy. They make sure I got. That's what you can expect. It's Queen of Wands energy. Queen of Wands action. Taking action. I see you definitely focused on something. Now, to me, I do see you enjoying your moment. Enjoying life. Watching the game. Watching, whatever it is that you watch on TV or social media, because now I don't even know if we have TV. I don't even think people really do. Well, I guess they do the Xfinity or whatever. You may be watching a game. You're enjoying life. I feel like some of you really like sports. You putting your magic to work, all of these different trades and talents and abilities that you are capable of. you put in you put in all that in the mix, and it's like you sightseeing. It's like you are sightseeing. It's, to me, I see you seeing it before you do it. Like you're paying attention. It's like scouting. Okay. You're going to be feeling very empowered. Okay. For some of you, you got what you need through delivery. You know what I'm saying? Your stuff showed up. Your orders showed up. The people showed up. Okay. Because to me, the Queen of Wands is a bit of a, is she can be, she's like a mixed bag of talent. So she could have her own home business, her own, work for self. The Queen of Wands will work for herself and work a job. She'll go back, whatever it takes to keep her financial medium at a comfort level. That's what she do. But she loves her independence. I feel like this is feeling very independent, even though there is partnership here. Yeah, for some of you, I also see this grand opening. I see an opening, an invitation. It's like it's some newness here, okay? There's some newness here. But what's funny is your outcome, you have the Eight of Cups. And your outcome, let's see what's underlining this, the Seven of Cups. This is a weird change. Okay, that's why I be needing y'all to participate so we can get energies, more cards on the table. But for some of you, I feel like you are in your empowerment, okay, and you're able to leave something behind. I really feel like you're able to move on. You're able to propel. Whatever this is with her, I don't know what happened. But for you to believe in the Eight of Cups, something went on. And something has propelled you through this delivery, through this, whatever it was that you used your empowerment for. And I really believe it's to be self-sufficient. There's so much of, because somebody's looking for partnership. I don't feel like this is a job. But if it is, I feel like some of you may be working like in warehouses and different type of facilities like that where they have to be on the dock. It could be food and beverages. You could be working for arenas, different things like that. Anywhere where there is deliveries and docks. I'm hearing the word groom. So I don't know if you're grooming or been groomed through your work. But you feel empowered for some reason. There is so much abundance here. Maybe you gaining a lot of abundance. Maybe it's through overtime, and maybe you have the strength to do more hours here. You see what I'm saying? But you're staying open, like it's open, like the facility is open. So maybe you taking advantage of different shifts. These are openings, okay? Different shifts. This can also be your delivery for like your services and products, whatever it is that you're going to be putting out into the world. But I know that you feel very empowered. I see that you got some very empowered, very independent, and you got something secret going on with you. I don't know if it's secret ingredients or secret move that you making, but you watching. Who you watching? What you watching? I'm not sure. But you at peace. You're in your element. You're watching to see who shows up. You're watching to see what's going on. Nonetheless, at the end of the day, you leave all that behind. You go on about your business. After all this hard work is, it's time to rest. You've done it. You've got your abundance. You put in your hours. You put in your 8 hours. You out. See what I'm saying? You put in your 8 hours. Ain't nothing else left to do. You out. This may be 8 extra hours. Not all in a day, but it gets to be throughout the week. 8 extra hours of overtime. But I feel like you see yourself somewhere. You see yourself in a position. You're very, very focused. You're looking at that board. That vision board. You're looking at your vision board, baby. And you seeing yourself and what you're about to do as you go forward. But something is being left behind. And if you're going into independence, you're definitely leaving behind this 8-hour job. That's done and over with. Okay, it's time for the new. Okay, you got too many other opportunities, too many other places and things and people that you can resort to in order to be who you want to be. And I know that is INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means? She got her own car. She got her own house. Bootsy. INDENDNP. Oh, okay. Can we not do that? So let's go ahead and sum it up. Okay. Sum it up. INDENP. No. INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means? INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means? She got her own house. She got her own car. She got her own job. She got her own cell phone. She got her own hair. She got her own butt. And I'm just playing, y'all. Okay. Nothing against the sisters out there doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? As long as you go to the right doctor. Source, please. Please let me go ahead and sum this up. What's going on with eagle feathers? Ooh, you got. Oh, wait a minute. Let me do this because I got 2 cards, y'all. We gotta do this right. Source, please. There's too many energies coming through. Just one card. You don't have to apply to everybody. This time, they just move on to the other sides. If this doesn't hit home anywhere, you need to result to the vid that reflects your moon sign or your ascendant. Because oftentimes we are not in our sun sign. Okay, and as you begin to elevate spiritually, oftentimes you won't be living your sun sign. You will live your sun sign in terms of earthly matters, but you'll be in your soul. Oh, shoot, you got the crab. So, I don't know, Scorps. Y'all may have a Cancer in your life. You may have, look like they're going to be backing up. Coming back. Going back. I'm going back to Cali, to Cali, to Cali. I'm going back to Cali. I don't think so. Yeah, just summing it up. It's about going back there, okay, returning. This could be your client. See what I'm saying? You may be having a good products and service. It's a return. This is a return. Either you or somebody is going back there, but you leaving here. Okay, I don't know. Maybe they're coming back to you. They look happy. Oh, no. Ooh, you have the butterflies, your totem this mid-month. It's all about transform, baby. Change it. Change it. You don't have to be the caterpillar no more. This is all about you are the beautiful butterfly, okay? The butterfly is all about transformation. You know, and that transformation may be that going from dependent on a job to Miss Independent. You see what I'm saying? Dependent on a husband to being yourself. You know, doing it on your own. But it's a transformation here this mid-month. And I would like to say congratulations. And I'm going to leave it on this note, until the next one, I want to thank you so much for tuning in to the Soul Station here with me, the Spiritual Bee. And you know I cannot wait to bring you the follow-up. No, this is the follow-up. Your October month. So, yeah, leave me some comments. Let me know what the hell this is. But I'm very proud of you and your progress.